Hey friends, welcome to BotaniCool, the channel where nature meets inspiration. Today, we're diving into the magical world of flowers that aren't just beautiful, they're truly extraordinary. These plants surprise us with their shapes, stun with their colors, and whisk us away to other worlds. In this video, we'll introduce you to 15 flowers that defy the ordinary. Ready? Let's go! That flower, Tacca chantrieri. If nature has a sense of humor and a taste for Gothic art, this flower is the proof. Known as the bat flower or black orchid, Tacca chantrieri looks like it flew out of a dark fairy tale. Its deep purple, almost black petals resemble bat wings, and the long, thread-like whiskers hanging down make it seem like a creature caught mid-flight. Native to the tropical forests of Southeast Asia, Thailand, Malaysia, southern China, and some Indonesian islands, it thrives in warm, humid conditions under the forest canopy. While it can be grown indoors, it demands high humidity, stable warmth, and perfectly balanced soil, a challenge fit only for true plant enthusiasts. In some Asian cultures, this flower is seen as a mystical presence, often linked to the spirit world. Growing one at home is less about decoration and more about inviting a little natural magic into your life. Monkey orchid, Dracula simia. This orchid doesn't just have a curious name. It genuinely looks like a monkey's face. With a snout-like structure, deep-set eyes, and a soft fuzz, Dracula simia is a masterpiece of mimicry that could rival a surreal painting. It grows high in the cloud forests of Ecuador and Peru, typically above 1,000 meters. It loves misty, cool environments shaded by trees. Because of its very specific needs, it's rarely cultivated outside botanical conservatories, and seeing one bloom in the wild is an event in itself. As a bonus surprise, its flowers smell like ripe oranges. Between its appearance and scent, this rare orchid remains one of the most delightful and mysterious wonders of the plant world. Blue Passionflower, Passiflora caerulea. This flower feels like time frozen in perfect symmetry. Its layered petals in white, sky blue, and purple radiate with mesmerizing geometry. One look, and you might find yourself staring, transfixed. Native to South America, Passiflora caerulea now thrives in gardens around the world, especially in warmer regions of Europe. It climbs fences, trellises, and pergolas with ease, blooming generously in the right conditions. Spanish missionaries once interpreted its complex structure as a symbol of Christ's passion, the corona as a crown of thorns, the 5 stamens as wounds, the 10 petals as apostles. Hence the name passion flower. Some varieties even bear edible fruit. Yes, passion fruit, and the plant has calming medicinal properties too. This flower is a mix of visual beauty, spiritual meaning, and practical use. Rose grape, Medinilla magnifica. Medinilla magnifica looks like it was custom designed for a royal greenhouse. Its thick, glossy leaves radiate tropical elegance, and its pendulous pink flower clusters spill over like a cascade of pearls dipped in rosewater. Native to the Philippines, this plant grows in misty mountain forests. It was named after a Spanish governor, José de Medinilla, and became a prized ornamental in European greenhouses during the 19th century. Even today, it's considered a collector's treasure due to its sensitivity and grandeur. Medinilla needs warmth, humidity, and bright filtered light. It hates drafts, sudden moves, or changes in routine. Truly, a diva of the plant world. But its waxy, almost unreal blossoms are more than worth the care. Some people mistake it for artificial. And maybe that's the magic. It's nature doing something that looks man-made, but feels like poetry. Sacred Lotus, Nelumbo nucifera. The lotus is one of the world's most symbolic and spiritually revered flowers. With soft, radiant petals rising above murky water, it has long represented purity, transformation, and divine awakening. Nelumbo nucifera grows in still waters across Asia, India, China, Vietnam, Thailand, and it's cultivated both for its beauty and its usefulness. Its roots and seeds are edible, rich in nutrients, and widely used in Asian cuisine. In Buddhism and Hinduism, the lotus is sacred. It's the seed of gods, the emblem of rebirth, and the metaphor for rising above hardship. You'll find it in temples, art, jewelry, even meditation practices. Gardeners grow lotus in ponds, large containers, or indoor water gardens. But more than a plant, it's a living meditation, a flower that quietly teaches resilience and grace. Flame lily, Gloriosa superba. Gloriosa superba is fire-frozen in bloom. Its curling petals twist upward like flickers of flame, colored in fierce reds and yellows that seem to burn against the green backdrop. This flower doesn't just grow, it performs. Native to Africa and parts of Asia, flame lily is a climbing plant that clings to anything in reach. In warm climates, it's grown outdoors on trellises or fences, while in colder regions, it thrives in containers brought inside for winter. It's the national flower of Zimbabwe and deeply woven into local symbolism, often representing strength and transformation. But beware, all parts of the plant are toxic, especially its roots. Historically, it was even used in traditional poisons. The name Gloriosa translates from Latin as glorious or magnificent, and that's exactly what this plant offers: drama, power, and unapologetic beauty. Cockscomb, Celosia cristata. Celosia doesn't try to blend in. With its ruffled, velvety crests resembling coral or even a stylized brain, it looks like something out of a surrealist painting. Its intense hues, crimson, gold, fuchsia, light up any garden. This plant is native to tropical Africa, but has become a favorite around the globe, especially in Asia and the Americas. It's popular in gardens, pots, and as a long-lasting dried flower. In Chinese culture, Celosia symbolizes happiness and abundance. Its unusual form has made it a go-to for artistic floral arrangements, especially in autumn. It also thrives in heat and poor soil, making it a champion of tough conditions. With Celosia, you get color, texture, and attitude, all in one flamboyant bloom. Climbing Oleander, Strophanthus gratus. Strophanthus gratus is a flower with flair. Its long, ribbon-like petals spiral outward in delicate swirls, giving it the look of an exploding star or a silk streamer caught midair. And when the evening breeze blows, it releases a sweet floral fragrance that floats on the wind. Native to tropical Africa, from Nigeria to Cameroon, this vine climbs trees in the wild and garden structures in cultivation. It needs warmth and shelter, but rewards with its spectacular blooms. Here's a twist. Indigenous African communities once used the plant's sap to tip poison arrows. Its chemical compounds can affect the heart. Today, those same compounds are studied in medicine. As an ornamental, Strophanthus is pure spectacle, exotic, dramatic, and full of movement. It's a flower that dances and dares. Magellan Fuchsia, Fuchsia magellanica. Fuchsia magellanica is elegance in motion. Its drooping blossoms look like tiny dancers in vibrant skirts, often bright pink and purple, gracefully swaying in the breeze. No wonder it's nicknamed the ballerina flower. Native to South America, especially the cool woodlands of Chile and Argentina, this fuchsia is one of the hardiest varieties. It can survive light frost and grows well in temperate climates, in hanging baskets, borders, or as a small shrub. In the Victorian era, fuchsias were prized in aristocratic gardens. They're still cherished for their grace and reliability. In some Asian cultures, the flower symbolizes gratitude and sweetness. With the added bonus of attracting bees and hummingbirds, this plant is both a visual delight and a wildlife magnet. Titan Arum, Amorphophallus titanum. This isn't just a flower, it's a spectacle. The Titan Arum, or corpse flower, holds the record for the world's largest unbranched inflorescence. It can grow over 3 meters tall and emits a pungent smell of rotting meat when in bloom. Nature's way of luring in carrion-loving pollinators. Native to the rainforest of Sumatra, this rare plant blooms only once every few years, and for just 24 to 48 hours. When it does, botanical gardens stay open late and crowds line up to witness and sniff the drama. Despite its name and smell, the flower is stunning. A towering spire surrounded by a rich burgundy skirt, warm to the touch due to internal heat generated to enhance the scent. It's not something you grow in your backyard, but it's a powerful reminder of how strange, bold, and theatrical nature can be. Bee orchid, Ophrys apifera. The bee orchid is a master of deception. Its lower petal mimics the look, texture, and even the fuzz of a female bee so perfectly that male bees are fooled into attempting to mate with it, unwittingly pollinating the flower in the process. This remarkable trick is called mimicry, and Ophrys apifera is one of nature's finest examples. Native to Europe, North Africa, and parts of the Middle East, the bee orchid favors sunlit meadows, grassy slopes, and even roadside verges. Interestingly, in cooler climates, it often self-pollinates rather than rely on insects. It's a protected species in many countries, and in the UK, it's known as the romantic flower for its unique love lure strategy. While it's not commonly cultivated, it's beloved by conservationists and admired by anyone lucky enough to spot it in the wild. Beauty, biology, and a dash of drama. This flower is a natural wonder. Chinese lantern, Physalis alcakenji. The Chinese lantern isn't just a plant, it's a glowing metaphor. Its bright orange fruit is encased in a delicate, papery husk that resembles a traditional lantern, softly lit from within. It brings both structure and charm to gardens and bouquets alike. Native to Eurasia, Physalis alcakenji is especially popular in Japan, where it's known as hazuki. During the Obon festival, which honors ancestral spirits, these plants are displayed to light the way home for wandering souls. The lantern becomes a symbol of guidance and remembrance. In the garden, it's grown for its ornamental appeal and makes a stunning dried flower. Its fruits are edible in some species and have a tangy, citrusy taste, but caution is needed as not all types are safe to eat. This plant is a perfect blend of aesthetics and cultural soul, a soft light in a darkening garden. Globe thistle, Echinops retro. The globe thistle looks like something plucked from a distant galaxy. Its perfectly round, spiky blooms shimmer in shades of blue and violet, resembling miniature planets or sea urchins on tall stems. It's bold, architectural, and a favorite of modern garden design. Native to southern Europe and Western Asia, Echinops retro thrives in dry soils and full sun. It's drought-tolerant, deer-resistant, and a magnet for pollinators like bees and butterflies. In floral design, it's prized for its unique form and is a long-lasting dried bloom. Symbolically, the globe thistle represents strength and resilience. Despite its prickly appearance, it brings structure and harmony to any planting. This is a flower for those who appreciate geometry in nature, wild but precise. Chilean Bellflower, Lapageria rossi. Elegance has a name, and it's Lapageria rossi. This national flower of Chile bears thick, waxy bells in rich pink or rose hues, often speckled with lighter freckles. They hang gracefully like earrings, swaying with the breeze in cloud-kissed forests. It grows in the temperate rainforests of Chile, and prefers cool, moist, shady environments. In cultivation, it's notoriously picky, requiring rich soil, consistent humidity, and protection from extremes. Yet it rewards patient gardeners with unparalleled beauty. Named after Empress Josephine de Lapidary, Napoleon's wife and a famed plant lover, the flower carries an air of regal femininity. In Chilean culture, it symbolizes grace and natural heritage. When allowed to climb trellises or arches, it creates a gentle cascade of color, a living waterfall in blush tones. King Protea, Protea cineroides. We close our list with a true queen of the botanical world, the King Protea. This massive bloom, South Africa's national flower, resembles a fusion of a thistle and a lotus, with soft pink outer bracts and a silvery center that looks almost sculptural. Native to the Cape Floristic region, Protea cineroides is a fire-adapted plant, with seeds that germinate only after heat, a survival strategy in its wildfire-prone habitat. It thrives in sandy, well-drained soil and full sun. Its name comes from the Greek god Proteus, who could change form fitting, as there are over 90 species of Proteas, each uniquely striking. The King Protea is the largest and most iconic, often used in wedding arrangements, modern decor, and art installations. It's a symbol of strength, endurance, and bold beauty, nature's way of making a statement. And there you have it, nature at its wildest, weirdest, and most wonderful. We hope you discovered something new today, something that made you pause and smile, or even say, wait, that's real? Thank you for watching this episode on BotaniCool. If you enjoyed the journey, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Which flower amazed you most? Have you ever grown any of these in your own garden? Until next time, keep blooming, stay curious, and let beauty surprise you.